Let's talk about change for a moment. I'd like you to consider this concept. What if change was truly your soul's calling? Your soul is calling you to a more expanded version of yourself. Okay, so hold on. Stay with me on it, because if we started to reflect on all the changes we've gone through, just take the latest change you went through, whether it was hard, whether it was small, large, whatever it is, you can recognize that you were a different person at the beginning of that change. And after you went through the process of change, you ended up becoming a different version of yourself. Most likely a more expanded version of yourself. Now, if you can't see that yet, that's okay. It just means that you haven't finished integrating with the change. Now, once you've integrated with the change, you can see how there's different things about you in the way that you decide, your perceptions, all of those other things, the way that you're relating to your environment, all kind of shifts. And depending on how you view it, most likely you have expanded your ability to see things differently. And that's why I believe that change is truly more of your soul calling you to more, to something else, to something better. And we don't always see it as something better, especially initially, because that's part of the different change, the stages of change, right? So your first stage in change is shock. Then you move into denial. Then you're moving into awareness of the change. And then you're right into the place where you are starting to accept it. And then you move into experimentation where you're trying it on, you're trying different things on. And then you're searching to understand the change. Now, don't spend too much time there. You don't necessarily need to understand everything in the moment. Yet, getting an understanding so that you can start integrating it is important, because integration is the last stage of change. So, if you consider that your soul is calling you to be a more expanded version of yourself, how does it change your perception around change overall? Does that give you an idea of the possibility that maybe change is more about possibility, opportunity, and miracles than the things that we normally think of as, oh no, that's going to change. Oh no, this is terrible. All those things that normally come up. We often are so afraid of change. We're more often afraid of something shifting on us. And we generally think, as human beings, our minds operate with the thought that this is the way it's always been. It's always going to be this way. And how many things can you say right now, just walking out your front door, that you thought would never change, have changed? So, what if collectively we are all being called to expand and to step into a more expanded version of who we are? I just wanted you to think about that. It's something I've been really considering, and I want to share that with you.